Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Today, me and my partner, Nur Faria Kena binti Romli, and my partner Nurul Hanisa binti Zainuddin, we will be presenting about water consumption in domestic and non-domestic sector in Malaysia. Water is an essential resource that supports daily life, economic development, and environmental sustainability in Malaysia. As the population grows and economic activities expand, the demand for water continues to increase, making it important for us to understand how water is consumed in both domestic and non-domestic sectors in Malaysia. The purpose of this presentation is to identify patterns and trends of domestic and non-domestic water consumption in Malaysia through graph bar and to inform the cause of the trends.
So here's a little background about domestic and non-domestic water consumption. So domestic water consumption is water used at home for activities like drinking, cooking, and cleaning, while non-domestic use involve water for industries, businesses, institutions. Both are important as they contribute to the country's total water demand. So our explanation is supported by data from credible sources such as the Department of Statistics Malaysia (DOSM) and reports from the National Water Services Commission (SPAN). The central idea of our study is to understand the differences and similarities between both sectors so we can identify key patterns and find possible causes for the trend in water usage. So here, next, this bar graph shows water consumption in domestic sector from 2012 to 2022. So the purpose is to understand the patterns and trends in domestic water consumption over time. On the x-axis, we have the years from 2012 to 2022, and on the y-axis, we have the water consumption measured in million liters per day, MLD. The highest number of consumption is in 2021, which is 7,540 mld, while the lowest number of water consumption is in 2012, which is 5,873 mld. So between 2019 and 2021, water consumption rose sharply from 6,811 mld to 7,540 mld. So this increase is mainly due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, so when people spend more time at home, leading to the higher water use for cleaning, cooking, and hygiene. So, however, from 2021 to 2022, there is a slight decrease to 7,353 mld. So this drop happened as COVID-19 restrictions ended and many people returned to offices, schools, and outdoor activities, which reducing household water use. Overall, the trend shows that domestic water consumption has generally increased over the decade, reflecting population growth and changing lifestyle pattern.
And now we move on to the second chart, which is also a bar graph indicating the water consumption in non-domestic sector. The x-axis determines years, while the y-axis determines million liters per day MLD. In 2012 until 2018, non-domestic water use increased from about 3,600 mld to 4,500 mld due to economic and industrial growth. And in 2019, it reached the highest recorded usage at 4,688 million liters per day. This indicates that the growing of industrial is increasing instable. However, in 2020 until 2021, the usage dropped to around 4,100 until 4,300 mld because of Movement Control Order MCOs due to pandemic COVID-19 And this happened due to business closures and people working from home. And from 2022 onwards, the usage began to rise again to around 4,400 MLD as economic activities resume as per usual. In conclusion, the COVID-19 pandemic increased domestic water use as people stayed home for work and daily activities, while non-domestic use in offices, schools, and businesses decreased due to closures and limited operations. These are our references. That's all from us. Thank you.
All right, thank you.